Hi guys! Well, hi to whoever might actually possibly be watching this. Does anybody actually even watch this? Sometimes I think I'm just talking to myself. Kiki! Anyway, what do you think of my hat? My parents got it for me for Christmas. I think it suits me quite a lot. You know, I have the type of parents that will buy me glitter guns and woolly hats for my Christmas. You know, I'm proud of that fact. I'm proud of them for being so weird. So, I've been a little bit stressed out recently. There's a number of things that have been stressing me out. Number one, work. Number two, a little thing I like to call duvet danger. Duvet danger is essentially when it's very cold outside and you have very hot duvet. And basically, you find yourself waking up in the night too hot from your duvet. When you wrap yourself up in it because it's cold, you wake up because you're too hot under this massive duvet that you have. You know, expose your shoulders a little bit more, or you stick your feet out the edge of your duvet, trying to cool down a little bit, go back to sleep, and then you wake up freezing. Okay, this is duvet danger. This is essentially what I hate. This is essentially what I hate about winter time. I love that feeling when you're nice and cozy under your duvet and it's cold outside and you're like, no, here's nice and warm. But when it is too hot in your duvet and too cold outside of it, that is a sad world, an extremely sad world. I go back to Cambridge on Saturday, so that gives me 5 more nights. Only 5 more nights till I go back, which I'm a bit sad about because it's a lot of hard work down there. I quite like being lazy at home. I am, however, massively looking forward to seeing all my friends back in Cambridge. Guys, it's gonna be banter. However, the journey is gonna get me a little bit worried right now. It is still snowy outside. Whilst up here, we don't find this a problem. We're kind of getting used to the snow. I've been home for 6 weeks and there has been at least 3 inches of snow on the ground, varying up to, over 2 foot of snow on the ground the whole 6 weeks I've been home. So, snow, not a massive deal. However, down in England, especially in the south of England, they find it extremely difficult. I don't know why. I think they don't know about the concepts of grit on the road. I don't know. Bit weird. Essentially, whilst Glasgow Airport is open and has been open, and I should be able to get down to Stansted nice and easily, it's a case of whether, if there's snow down there, Stansted will end up shutting and I will be stranded again. And if I don't get a flight, I have to take the train. And the train from Aberdeen takes about 9 hours to get to Cambridge. It's quite a long way. It's not a particularly fun train ride, especially because you have to change trains and cart all the crap that I have out onto the platforms, and the amount of crap I have is quite a lot. My bags weigh a lot, and the really sad thing is it's mostly textbooks. Quick aside, why is it you think we measure distances in time? Like, when I'm describing where my family live, like where my grandparents and so on live, I would be like, yeah, it's 2.5 hours that way, right? That doesn't make sense. How does that make sense? Because surely the time depends not only on the distance but on the speed. That's if you're looking at speed as a constant, and speed isn't a constant, okay? If there's traffic, whether you're taking a car or whether you're taking a train, for example, and who's driving the car if you're driving? Because let's face it, for me it's 2.5 hours, right? For my dad, it's a hell of a lot less. That man drives very fast. He now has one of those things in his car where it beeps when he goes 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. It used to beep fairly regularly on the way down the road. A couple of journeys ago, I noticed it wasn't beeping. I said to my dad, it's not beeping at you anymore. What's going on? And he says to me, yeah, I learned from the beep. I've learned from it. He says, now once I get over the speed at which it beeps, I stay there, so that thing doesn't bleep anymore. So yeah, no, my life's not really very interesting at the moment. I'm savouring the last few days before I have to work again, and wishing I had worked more, especially since I have mocks next week now, and that makes me sad. I think I might go see if I can find a biscuit. Bye!